So I wanna pull kind of the different nuggets that we've talked about and kind of lay it out to the audience about, how do you get to your first. It's a bit of a summary, but maybe almost like a step by step or a way to think about it. And then I'll have each of you either elaborate and fill in the gaps, right? So if you are not on a board, but you want to attack, you want to get on that first board seat. Um, we talked about the first thing, and these are likely going to be in order, but roughly in order, is understand your why, right? Eric talked about this, and should you and why, and really deep reflecting on that. The second thing we talked about was search firms, right? Eric's with a world class board search firm, but there's several of them out there, and there's boutique ones. Understand what they are, network with them, connect with them. So it's one source, an avenue that you want to be visible in front of, right? Um, the third thing that we talked about was nonprofit, right? So you find a nonprofit you like, get into the nominating whatever committee you like, but get experience and even share audit or nominating in Gov or any of these committees that can translate to board experience. That was the third thing. The fourth thing we talked about was networks. We talked a lot about different networks. The one network that's kind of hosting and sponsoring this is Honest Investors. All three of us are a part of it. Adele and I are co-founders of it with many other leaders. But it's an angel investing group. We invest in startups. Our members then get put on boards of startups that grow and can do very well, shape the strategy, grow. You can do well financially as well, learn all that kind of. So, but that's one example of a network. The second network that I think Eric mentioned was private equity. Private equity, they have these portfolios, those portfolio companies, these boards. You should consider networking with private equity that's in the industry expertise that you have. The third, and this is how a really probably strong element of how I got on my boards was my university, right? So was Notre Dame, and both of the boards that I'm on, I've had connections through Notre Dame that have helped me get on the board. I think within your universities, like the business alumni, there's so much amazing things in your board that will help you. Eric, we talked about the LCDA as the NACD, the National Association of Corporate Directors, PDA. Those are other networks, and there's more out there, but I think those are great networks to be a part of.